It is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just like that. Just like that. Check 52.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The 36-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Saquon Barkley.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On play action, Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Dante Fowler. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I know he ain't got it. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
On the carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Saquon Barkley, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Dallas
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Taylor. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Falcons 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
44, Mike, 44.
Here's Allen to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And down he'll go at the 25.
Allen's pass.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, get in the weight room. Shift.
Regular. Set 24. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Barkley. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Check Mike 47. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dante Fowler in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Woo! Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw again. Herbert. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
Herbert's pass.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Check three. Back. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Oh, straight. 18 Check.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Jalen Rager. His
Touchdown,
11th
Baltimore.
touchdown of the year. quarter, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Allen now on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And 9 at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. This ball complete to Rager. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. The final shot before the break for Herbert, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right, and this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That's it, baby. We go, go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check 59, right? 19, right. 59. Check. I'm coming. Mike, check.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On the set, 53, Mike. 18, you think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? 53 is the Mike.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Operating from the gun. Herbert got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
53, check 53.
They'll run with Taylor. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. We got it. Check. 53 is Mike. 53 is Mike. Check.
From the gun, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
To throw on 3rd down, Herbert. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Ravens 28. Falcons 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
44, Mike, 44. Here we go.
To throw, it's Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
On the run, it's Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 52.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Whiteside. A gain of 9.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen flush to his right. And Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
And 7.
From the gun, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Falcons 6.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Herbert on first down now. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Herbert throwing again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. To the air again, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete.
Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Falcons 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47.
They'll run with Barkley. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Round 80. I'm on. Hey, check.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Silver. 52's the Mike, boys. 52. Watch the pass.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
36-yard line.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 52's the Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. All 52. Here we go. No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Barkley, toss play left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
Allen going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
1st down.
8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
52's the Mike.
Throwing again, Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen again. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Andy Isabella, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Makes the score.
Extra point try good by Gano. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that'll cut the lead down now to 21. 22. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.